I've been fishing a number of places around the world. I fished here in Seattle, as a matter of fact, but I've fished up in Campbell River. Do you know where that is? On the inside edge of British Columbia, Victoria. Yeah. And so we were up there teaching the week-long workshop, and I told the pastor, I said, at the end of the week, I've saved one day, I want to go fishing. He says, great, I have a friend in the church. He's a missionary, but his brother is a professional guide, and this missionary, he'll take you out because he guides with his brother, and he knows what to do. So we went fishing, and we caught nothing. The next year I went up and I said, I'm going to stay another day. He says, great, I have a fella who has a boat. We'll go here to Discovery Passage, and he's always catching fish out there. And so we went out there, we caught a few rock cod. That was it, no salmon. So the next year I came up and I said, hey, remember that missionary who has a brother who's a guide? He says, yeah, you want to go out with that missionary again? I said, no, I brought money. I want to pay his big brother. So I saved my pennies, and we went out fishing with a professional guide, right? And we fished all morning. Me and my partner were fishing, and the pastor was in the boat with his daughter watching, and we caught only one fish. We caught about a 24-inch salmon. We threw it in the hole. At least we're going to have dinner. But he said, it's real early. It's May. It's still kind of early out here. But he says, I'm just really sorry. But hey, time's up. But let's take one more pass. We'll go out by the lighthouse here. We'll make one more pass, and I won't charge you any extra. So we go out there, and I said to the little girl in the boat, I said, honey, would you do the fish call for me? She says, huh? I said, I don't know. I'm just making something up. We're bored, right? It's one of those glassy days, beautiful sunshine, I said, here, well, let me hold you by the ankles. You put your fingers in the water, and you just go, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. So she did on my partner's side of the boat. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I picked her up. Now my side of the boat. Okay. Here, fishy, 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 like this. I picked her up, and I put her in the seat. And as soon as her little bottom hit that seat, my pole bent in half. Wham! It was just instantaneous. Bam, like this, and the line starts screaming off the reel, and I picked up the pole, pull it out of its holder, and I'm trying to fight this fish, and my line is going fast, and the guide throws the boat in reverse. He says, we've got a big fish on, puts the boat in reverse. We're pumping and reeling and pumping and reeling. I saw the flash, and then it went straight down, like this. My line's screaming again off the reel. We were down 200 feet as it was, and so he just took off again, and the guy says, uh-oh, we might have a seal on. I said, seal? He says, yeah, sometimes you catch the fish, and then a seal grabs it. He said, but we'll go in seal mode. We'll stay right over the seal, and if he runs out of air, maybe we can keep the fish. I thought, oh, man. I'm just going like this. It's not moving. It's like it's on the bottom, And then all of a sudden he starts running again. He says, no, that's not a seal. You got a big fish. That could be a 20-pounder. That could be a 30-pounder. He called the other guides who are out there fishing, not catching anything. He says, guys, pull up, come on over here. We got a big fish on. So they come 5 boats were around us watching me bring this fish in. It was a 42-inch Chinook salmon, 40 pounds. It was a beautiful fish, gorgeous, And I was just so excited. We brought that in the boat. They took pictures from the other boats, and everyone wanted a picture, holding the fish. And by the way, you hold the fish a little closer to the camera, and it looks bigger even. Did you know that trick? It's a good trick. So anyway, so what's the moral of that story? What's the moral of that story? Put your fingers in the water. Take a little girl fishing with you.
Never give up.
Never give up. If you want to catch fish, go fishing with a master.